welcome back, and today we'll be taking a look at the new LEGO modular police station. So this is a really great modular building. It's really cool and it has lots of cool details in it as well. We're going to be taking a look at it as a police station in the main part of it, a newspaper stand to one side and a donut shop to the other side. So let's take a look at it and see what's inside and all the different cool building techniques. Before we start, I thought I'd just show you the cool instruction manual. So now it's a really cool instruction manual. It's got the building on the front, and it shows you a bit of information throughout the manual as well. So at the start it tells you all about the designers and the story of the building and everything that happens in it. Along here we can see some really cool art they made up, which is all the different buildings they've ever made. All the modular buildings they've ever made, which is really cool. Shows you the history of them as well. And then it gets into the build over here. But throughout the book, it's really cool. It gives you some information on some of the characters. It's a really good manual as well. And it just shows you all these cool different parts to it. So yeah, this is the manual which comes with the police station. Now let's look at the main building of it and get into the review. Here we are now back to the main building. So it's really nice. It's got this beige part in the middle with some lighter green on the side and some kind of turquoisey, violet on the side. And it's really nicely built. It looks really cool, and there's just lots of really good building techniques in there. So yeah, let me open the building up. Alrighty, so the level has been opened and we can now see inside of the building. It's a really great building. There are many different cool parts to this building. So you would usually enter through these front doors over here with this lovely police sign on top. Some lanterns on the side as well as a few windows. And that would take you into the main lobby, which has a water cooler, a reception desk, as well as some stairs. And it also has a small jail cell to the side. Now what's really cool about this is this door comes out and you can see that the criminal has been digging a secret tunnel to try and get out of the building because they don't want to stay in jail, they want to get out of jail. So that's really cool part of the building. And it just clicks in like that, which is really cool. Over here we have a newspaper stand which is run by the thief over here. He wasn't having a very great time with his newspaper shop, so we decided why not create some headlines by stealing donuts from the donut shop over there. So he decided to create some headlines, some news stories, and put them on the front cover of the newspaper over there. So that's a really great part of the story, and I guess after that part of the story he'd get arrested and he'd go to jail. And that's when he starts digging himself out with that secret tunnel which I showed you before. There is obviously a donut shop over here which I kind of showed you before, but this is really nice. It's got a front counter there, there's some donuts displayed on a stand over there with some other cool things in there as well. And just out the front we can see there's quite a few nice plants. We've got these bushes at the front over here on each side, and over there we have a few plants growing on the wall. There's a bench, of course, and the lamp would be there if I hadn't taken it off just yet, but there's usually a lamp. So that's pretty much the first level of the police station reviewed and fully complete. So let's get on to the second level. Alrighty, so we're heading into the second level, which is a really nice level. You can see the exterior mainly sticks with the colour themes from the outside. From the bottom level, sorry. So let's get into the review. Right here we can see two officers' desks where the police officers must sit and do all their detective work. While over here we have a board which links up the clues of whatever crime is happening. Over here we see the place where people's mugshots get taken. So you've got a cool camera over there and a little board at the back there. And if we nip over to the side where the donut shop was, we can see a small apartment. This isn't a very great apartment. I mean, I prefer more furnishings because all you've got is a bed, a record player over there, and a kitchen plus a small rug. Yep. So it's not really a great apartment, really. These same stairs continue going up to the next level. So let's get into the third level's review. Alrighty, we're now at the third level, and personally I think this is the best level. It looks really cool and there's lots of great detail. The apartment doesn't go up any higher, it's just a cool roof finishing over there. And the green column on the side doesn't go any higher, it's just a roof. However, in that roof, if you pull this off, you'll get into an evidence cabinet where they would hold all of the evidence from the cases, and on the back of the roof there's a bit more evidence as well. Put that back in. There we go. We can go into the rest of the third level in the main police station, where we have a few little signs on the wall over there. There's a door to the evidence closet, and this is the best part about this level. You can see we've got the interrogation room, where they will interview the suspects and they will get interrogated to try and find out the truth, and there's a recording machine so they can record their conversations on the wall just over there. Next door there's a toilet, which was pretty handy, but yeah, it's alright I guess. We can see that this plant, which is growing along the side, has finally reached the finish. It's like a creeper kind of plant which just grows all the way along there. That's a really nice detail which I quite like about this building. There's a little birdie eating the donut. Now he could be the donut thief instead actually, so you don't know what's happened. And my personal favourite thing, I have a lot of favourite things about this, but this is definitely one of the best, is this soap and studs sign on the side here. Well, we'll see. That was meant to happen. So this sign is a reference to the bank which they made, the brick bank which they made not in 2015 I think. So it's really cool this. It's referencing the laundromat which they used to launder money. So it's pretty cool and kind of ironic that it's on the side of a police station. But it's a really nice touch they've added into this building. So yeah, let me put the lid on, the roof on, sorry, and we'll get into the top roof kind of review. Now the roof is on, there's not much to this roof. They've added some nice detail over there. Kind of an aerial over there, some other chimney kind of thing over there. But there's not much else to this part of the roof. Over here we can see a water tank on the other part of the roof. But apart from that, there's not much really on the roof. If we turn around and head to the back part of this building, we can see some of what happens at the very back. Now we can see there's a door at the bottom which comes out of the police station, a crack in the foundation where they were digging that tunnel, there's some jail bars over there, and we can see the ladder which the lady must use to get to her donut shop and to her apartment, but there's a ladder missing, so I don't know where that's gone. But yeah, that is pretty much the finished police station product. Now let's take a look at the minifigures quickly, and then we'll get into a finale of this part of the review. Alright, taking a look at these minifigures now, and here we have the donut shop worker, which she's just in a nice shirt, printed shirt, which is pretty cool. She's got a nice smile on her face as well, and there's not much really to that minifigure, but it's really just part of the donut shop. Now getting into the next minifigure, we have the police cop, who is one of the 3 police cops in this set. He is kind of, I don't know, he just works for the police. He just got a walkie-talkie which he uses. Not much else to him really. He's got this really cool police uniform which is new and exclusive for this set, which I think is really cool. But yeah, there's not really much else to that police officer as now. We have another police officer as well. This one is holding handcuffs. He must be out on the road arresting people. Not much to this person as well, just the same old uniform as the other man. Now the third person is where it gets a little bit more interesting. It is the sergeant of the police. Here we go. I don't know what the female word for sergeant is in police, but here we have the police sergeant or head person who has a cup of coffee and has a a very special uniform, which is this cool uniform here. Like most of these minifigures, there's not much really else to them, but apart from that, that is the sergeant. And the final minifigure is probably the most interesting, which is the newspaper seller, who's probably going to be getting in trouble for selling his donuts soon. You can see him here. He's got a special donut stealing contraption, which he used to take the donuts, which is really cool. We have this donut newspaper, which is exclusive to the set as well. Donut Thief Still Hungry. It is just a story which he helped make so he could sell some more newspapers. Put that over there. Apart from that, there's not much else to this minifigure. Pretty cool though, this minifigure, even though he is a robber who is stealing everything. Why are my fingers working today? Anyway, so yeah, that is the last minifigure out of the 5 minifigures in the set. Personally, there could be some more minifigures in the set. I just don't think there's enough for a great set like this. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, let's get into the final part of this review. So overall, the police station is really good. It's got some really cool building techniques and some nice looking parts of the building. I really like this, these plants along the side up there, and these bushes at the front, which are made from some cool little pieces. But it really is quite a nice building. It's a really nice addition to any city, and it looks really cool. It will fit in really well with my city, and I think it is a great building. As I said, maybe some more minifigures would be great, and the apartment could have been better furnished. Apart from that, it's a really great set. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.